Hey, how's it going, boys and girls? Let's do it one more time. Let's do it just one
Hello?
more time. Hang on.
Let's run it right back.
What up? I feel so tired.
We finally here, right? Mufasa, you know we finally here, right?
Well,
It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday again, it's Saturday, Sunday. Hey, 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 go, go.
Mufasa, 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 Mufasa,
Go, go, go. What?
You see, we have the emote for him now, right? That's him dancing.
Let's go. Let's go. Right. Hey. 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 No, you did.
Yeah. It ain't chips. It's popcorn.
Oh, no, I just made that up.
And that's fun because we just got fucked in Virginia. So.
Oh.
Not good.
Used to.
Yep. Well, remember that big redistricting vote? We are probably still taking the House anyway, yeah. And thank God. Oh, they're gonna be so fucking triggered if we still win the House. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Yeah. They dropped a little bit, but that's about it. Well, Virginia is still gonna be blue, but we had a map that was gonna make it like 10 blue to 1 red. But it's going back to like 6-5. And it's crazy because, you know, Republicans are going to get away with all the crazy redistricting they're doing. Not us. I love this song. This is going to get hella copyright struck.
Just do it.
Right? Isn't that what you said, man? Yeah. Yeah. It's going to get super copyright struck. But I do love that song. Yeah. The Dems fucked up a little bit because they did it apparently the wrong way. We failed in restricting down. Here's the thing, though, like, I love how the Virginia Supreme Court was like, we don't care that everybody voted for it. We don't care that the Supreme Court basically said partisan gerrymandering is okay. We're going to strike it down because they didn't do it our specific way for the Virginia Constitution. If they appeal it to the Supreme Court, can the Supreme Court overrule it? Because they said partisan gerrymandering is okay? Or would they side with the state issue? Place the constitution did not meet the procedural requirements to place constitutional amendment on a ballot. I'm sure it's not. I'm not even saying I'm like pissed about the ruling, like that I think it's wrong. Right? $14 seats to 6. That's still not going to be enough to erase the gains that are likely to come. What's going on in Tennessee is really fucking gross, though.
Typical.
Like, it's really blatant. Like, it's not even a situation where it's like, these districts are really gerrymandered, and we're gonna ungerrymander them and, like, try to do that. They literally just split Memphis into cracked Memphis into 3 districts that go out and are super gerrymandered. Like, like you and the VRA, this is like the kind of redistricting that the VRA was meant to prevent, because Memphis is a majority black city. It wasn't a gerrymandered district, right? It was a district that basically was the city, and it was black majority. And this basically split that black majority city into 3 different districts that go out into red areas, basically taking away the racial representation of people in the city. This is why the VRA exists. It's the effect of it. And if someone comes in, if a Republican tries to come in and tell me, oh, it's racially drawn, I'm going to say, how is a district that's the city of Memphis racially drawn? That doesn't even make any fucking sense. Like, look at this. Look at how egregious this shit is. Trying to find a high quality fucking picture of it. You want to talk about gerrymandering? This is fucking gerrymandering. Give me just a fucking picture, Jesus. God, these are all such low quality pictures. Can I just get a fucking picture that's not from a stupid social media post? That's just the picture of the thing. No. This was a district that already existed. I feel so tired. They cracked it. They split it. All right, here we go. So this, for God's sake, this is still garbage. This is the district that includes Memphis, right? This is Memphis right here. It's like around the borders of the city-ish, right?
Yeah.
These are the rest of them out here. And then look. Look at this. They just cracked it up into 3 separate districts that just go all the way out into the rural areas. It's egregious. Like, this is... Well, apparently, they've already gerrymandered the shit out of Nashville, right? Where is Nashville?
Like in the middle.
In the middle, like right here?
Where's your mouse? Yeah, kind of.
Yep, it's already been cracked. But because it's not... Because Nashville isn't a black majority city, they couldn't argue that the VRA. It was just partisan gerrymandering, and that was okay. But they were able to keep that Memphis district because the effect of it took away black representation, specifically for white representation. But now that they got rid of that, and you have to show, obviously, that it was for racial lines, instead of the effect of having racial lines, they were able to do that. Mm-hmm. Like your popcorn. But this is like, I'm so pissed about this one. So the NAACP is challenging, but I don't know what they're going to get out of it. I don't know what they're going to get out of it. Because the Supreme Court just said that's basically allowed. Clarence Thomas, dude. What a terrible person. Alito, too. And honestly, all the other Republicans. For such an obviously stupid ruling. An obviously stupid ruling. And this is what I was talking about, neighbor, when we were saying the other day, when you were like, well, they shouldn't be drawn on racial lines. This is the problem that we're talking about. This is what the VRA is meant to prevent. I mean, because they're less hard read. I mean, I think that's a little bit of wishful thinking, potentially. We'd be very lucky if that were the case. I know they are, but yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Let me see if AI can tell me. District 5, so this one. 56 would won. Donald Trump won approximately 56, would be considered the most competitive 5. That's 8. I Can't tell because it's low quality fucking shit. At 57. And then 9. This seat, previously a safe Democratic seat, was broken into 3 pieces. Margins of less than 12%. While these are not truly swing seats, they are less safe. It seems like this is the only one that could really be competitive. Oh, thank you, neighborhood. Hey! Dubs in chat. Applause in chat for neighborhood. 5 months. Nope. Probably not. Wait. Or. Yeah, because that's Nashville. Hmm? Oh. It's being retarded. Let me see if Brave is less stupid about it. Fuck you, Firefox. You're retarded. Huh. I thought 9 they said was less competitive based on the other maps I was looking at. 7. Well, based on 2018 midterm. And it's like slightly worse. I don't know. I really should, honestly, at this point. Firefox seems to just get worse and worse every year. Google Chrome is absolute dog shit. Sharecropping and debt, black codes, Jim Crow laws, convict leasing, intimidation, exclusion from wealth building systems, and of course race political districting. So pathetically ignorant when white people there say they had all the same opportunities and do now. It's better now, but these racist families still exist. The owners of most businesses are predominantly white. And now they're trying to take away any congressional representation that they had left. Look at this. This is so gross. And then Nashville here, they already cracked Nashville. Let me see. In 22, they cracked Nashville. Wow. Wow. I don't want to hear these fuckers talk about Democrats starting it. I don't want to fucking hear it. I do not want to fucking hear it. That really depends on how much Trump keeps fucking things up. If the shift continues the same way it has across the country, I could see a win in 9, 8, 5, 4, maybe 4, and maybe 7. We could see the whole left side of the state go blue if it's the same swing as all of the special elections have been. But that's a big ask. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's following all the special election swing, then I could see 4 maybe, 7 maybe, 5 5 kind of possibly, 8 possibly, and 9 probably, if these are all correct. And then, I mean, it would have to be like a perfect, exact following of the special election swing for this to be competitive. I mean, that is pretty crazy. Let them dilute themselves, and then California should do another prop to just go 52-0. Because California has enough Democrats like space that you could do 52-0 and not dilute it to where you're really losing seats. I agree. And then let the Republicans shoot it down now that partisan gerrymandering is finally like something people care about nationally. And they should start in the House proposing bills by themselves to end partisan gerrymandering, right? And let Republicans vote it down over and over and over again. Because they've already done it, but they haven't made as big of a deal about it. What about Florida? Are you able to find anything like that for Florida, neighbor Rooney, maybe? Oh yeah, I'm still fucking Firefox. Hang on. That'd be tough. This is no fun. Not interactive. Wikipedia, really? I kind of skipped it. I figured it wouldn't have a great. Or the new congressional map is double from 3 to 7. Oh, no way! A dummy mander. I love that. Oh, I hope we get to say that a lot. I mean, it's just easy to get an answer quickly. I agree. Looking at it is going to be better. Well, but see, the thing about this is it's not analyzing data. It's looking at what analysts are saying. That's why I find it sometimes useful for this. Oh, I don't know. These aren't too great. These look much smarter than the Tennessee maps. Yeah, here's the thing, though. You tend to favor or disfavor political party. Denying your vision. Oh. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Florida just went too Republican, man. It just doesn't even feel like a competitive state anymore. Let's go! Let's go, Soros. Start bussing people in. Start paying Democrats to do shit. Pay people to vote. Fuck, if Elon can do it and get away with it. I don't ever want to hear people complain about it. Who's the one? Who are the Democrats who voted? By mistake? Oh.
Hey.
That's true. Hang on. Mika, you want a peanut? Come here, baby. Come here.
Aw.
Come here. Come here. Come on, Mika. You gotta get down here. Come on. That's a girl. Come here. Hi. Super Mika's in chat. Nice. The one saving grace is that Texas is gonna be blue soon enough. Ooh, shit. 500 kicks. See, Aurora just got paid today, so she's throwing money around.
BG.
Mwah.
But yeah, I probably should be good now. So. Enjoy.
Yeah, Paul.
Maybe
That's a
somebody
good
else
call.
can take
Okay,
the
one
rest
more.
of it.
Yep. Okay. Go ahead.
Thank you, Dad. Big girl.
Good girl.
Oh, I love that.
They're called kicks. I don't know. They're apparently similar to something on Twitch. Oh, Twitch bits. How do you do that when there's a genocide going on? You're right. Yeah, it's just Florida's going to be red for a long time because they're low taxes, I think. Damn. A lot of lawsuits against this Florida map, though. But, like, would the Florida Supreme Court overturn it? I don't know. Let's see. Oh my God. Every single person on the court was appointed by Ron DeSantis. No, it's not getting overturned. Oh, because they have term limits in Florida. Jesus Christ. I didn't see that barcode. That's insane. How is that legal? I will make it legal. Wait. Oh, I was in there. Hang on. Let me find it. Do I have that still?
Oh, hi.
No, I don't. Hang on.
I will make it legal.
I don't want to keep it a long time, so oh yeah. Damn.
Okay, now I'm done.
Well, to be fair, neighbor Rooney, neither have I, so. Oh my God.
I want to make sure everyone can hear. Obama. Okay, sir.
Oh my God, dude.
Hello, everybody. I want to thank you so much for being there today, and more importantly, for what you did. The statue is beautiful. You know, I saw it during the weekend. We had a big PGA tournament.
I know this part of
with
least.
a great champion, and all great champions actually. But it was a great tournament, and I got to look at it very closely, and it's incredible. And I just want to thank you. I know it was done from love.
Yeah, I was going to
wanna
say,
thank
I know this part.
Mark Burns, a pastor. He's a good pastor. He's a good man. I've known him a long time. He's been with me from the beginning, right from the beginning. Maybe about 2 days later, right? 2 days. But
Right, Mr. President.
he was right at the beginning, and I appreciate it, Mark. You're great, and just really a good person. And I want to thank everybody there. I don't know, here there's a good crowd of people, but I want to thank you all, and I won't forget it. And we love you all, and the country's doing great, and Iran is not doing good because of us. They are not doing well at all, and good things are happening, and I just want to really give you my love, and I wish I could be there where we want to make sure everything's going perfect on the war front. So I think you can understand that, but we'll see you all around. I just want to, again, it's everybody is taking pictures of it. Everybody is, my people told me that it's unbelievable. All day long they're taking pictures. They stand up next to it and they have their
Is it
picture
actually
taken.
gold?
It really came out beautiful. I didn't know what to expect. I just want to thank you all. And we love you all, and God bless America.
Right.
God bless you, sir. God bless you. We love you.
God
God bless you, Mr. President. Love you, sir. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Jesus Christ. Let's see the comments. I know, I want to find the people defending him. Come on. Uh-oh. Donna.
Thanks.
Is anyone in here?
That's what I'm thinking, neighbor Rooney.
Wow. Come on, there's got to be someone defending it. Tanakh's golden calf bit. It's the Torah. It's in the Torah, bro. Why did it say the Tanakh? What the fuck?
What the?
Huh. Wow. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a joke. This has got to be a joke, right? I'm surprised no one's actually defending him here. Wow. X, you surprised me by actually being somewhat hinged for once. But, like, people are, like, actually really fucking so stupid, so I'm surprised there's nobody in here. There's always one, right? Wow. True. Oh, man. I want to see the crazies' reaction to it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nah. Fox News post about it. Fox News probably wouldn't post about it, I think. Yeah. Because that actually, some of them might not like that. What's the Mar-a-Lago district? I bet DeSantis took extra care to make sure that the Mar-a-Lago district would be Republican. Hang on. $23rd. Oh, no way. Nope. Huh, look at that. Imagine, like, Trump sees that Mar-a-Lago would still be blue. And he calls him and he goes, Ron, you need to redraw the districts. Mar-a-Lago can't be blue. That would be fucking hilarious. Jesus. Oh, man. Well, like I said, Dems are still very likely to win the House, so I can't wait to see how Republicans handle it, because they all think they're going to keep the House, or the idiots online think they're going to keep the House. I see people going, Republicans are getting both houses, red wave. And it's like, bro, do you understand how unpopular you are right now? You're just bad for Democrats. But impact is more muted than people think for 26. Under the old maps, they still flip one seat. 50-50 shot. Flipping VO1. Okay. We're probably the House is not a toss-up for 26. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Already takes Florida in consideration. Yeah. Yeah, but you didn't actually respond to the crux of what he was saying. You literally just took the activist judge's part and didn't address anything he actually said about the voting. That's stupid. What is this? What is this line of thought? Virginia voters passed the map. What are they talking about? I see rage. I'm seeing plenty of rage. I already thought I heard they were going to shut it down. Yeah, no substance. Hmm. This no, low morale is not low turnout. Dems are pissed off and voter enthusiasm is very high, especially after if Republicans keep trying this redistricting stuff, Democrats are pissed. No. What a stupid way it's not about enacting change. It's about stopping Trump, Vincent Hanna. That's the whole point. Trent. I don't think so. Voter enthusiasm is not high for Republicans. I was looking at the enthusiasm gap. It is wide. Bet. Ooh. I wonder if this could happen. Scope. It's not insane cope. This is the shit that triggers me the most. Just the empty fucking responses with no substance whatsoever. Let's take a forecast. Cool. Sick. Too bad it didn't go that way. Yeah. I love this too. It's like, okay, so now nothing they ever say is correct. Nice. That's fucking hilarious. It'd be great to shut it down. Oh. No one's going to say it was a waste of spending and that's why we're shutting it down and it was a bad idea. No. No, of course. Stupid. All right, let's see. Why? Why barcode? No, large scale data liners or corporate attorneys, financial professionals accused of stealing trading on material law firms making Massachusetts. First today's accused is going to make a profits from expected making all events how many units for all crime. Okay. Oh. Jeez. Russians and Jews. Yikes. Trump signed off fires FDA Commissioner Dr. Marty McCary. Oh, my mom texted me earlier saying she was hearing another person was going to get fired.
Mm.
And guess who it was. Why? Here for the regulating food clashes over vaping, abortion, drug policy. Mm-hmm. Latest topical 10-5 healthy researchers Robert F. Kennedy Jr. since the outside last summer. Dude, I hope this keeps happening and eventually Trump just cans RFK Jr. because he's been making it so bad for him. It's not vegan. Jesus Christ. Martin.
Thank you.
School shooting's about to jump up.
Serious?
Well, he said RFK is about to ban SSRIs.
Oh, shit. That is dumb as fuck.
Wait. Reluctance to approve fruity vapes, as in he didn't approve fruity vapes? He's not farmer friendly and not aggressively blocking mifepristone enough. So A is probably good. B is not good. C is not good. That's all over the place. Oh. Gotcha. No, B is not good and C is good. Sorry. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Let me refresh. Okay. Reluctance to approve fruity vapes is probably a good thing. Not so pharma friendly is probably a bad thing. Not aggressively blocking mifepristone enough is probably a good thing. Yeah. Well, right now, we'll have to see how the Supreme Court rules. Okay. Oh, God. Ew, Rick Santorum, gross. Ugh. It's 2026, and they're still spreading bullshit about COVID. Still. Oh my God, I can't wait till we have a sensible government again. Thank God, neighborhood. Thank God. Yeah, I saw that. He's sort of overruling RFK. I'm New York for potential redistricting gains. Fuck yeah. Let's get it. Let's redistrict the fuck out of New York. Let's fucking boo it. Yeah. The problem is we need to flip state legislatures. I really hope we do, man. Who do we have a chance of flipping in November? What states? Wisconsin, I think, is one, right? For the state legislatures. Well, that's actually a big one if we're going to be doing redistricting. Oh, fuck, dude. We can't get away from this shit bag. Yeah, but not too much, neighbor Rooney. Not right now. Mental Health Independent Commission. I will probably have a Dem governor. Okay. That's something. Hmm. It's going to be tough, though. Okay, let's see. Toss-ups. That's kind of shitty and annoying. No. Is that legal? Okay. Hmm. We'd have to win all the toss-ups to even it out. I want polls. Give me polls. Interesting. Interesting. According to prediction markets, Democrats are going to destroy. See? I don't think that's very realistic. Yeah, look at this. Oh, yeah. South Carolina ain't flipping. Tennessee ain't flipping. We'll get interesting ones. This primary. What? This is old. I thought Becerra was ahead now. Yeah. You think so? I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying not to get my hopes up. All right, let's look at it in the prediction market, okay? So, Arizona. What up, Cinderella? Damn, losing Kansas would suck. Wow. Wow. That's a big difference. Hmm. Hmm. It really sucks that this asshole is safe. He's such a piece of shit. What about for Senate? When's the next Texas Senate? Cornyn. That's pretty close. It's gonna be tough, man. Wait, I thought Alaska was probably gonna go blue, right? Oh, yeah, Maine Collins is not doing too hot. West Coast for the win. Indy. That would be something. Um, well, Kalshi says a flip in Alaska, flip in Maine, flip in North Carolina, and a flip in Ohio. Wow. God, I hope Tallarico can pull it off, man. I really hope Tallarico can pull it off. Wow. Mm-hmm. Let's look at Polymarket. I mean, that's pretty close. Hmm. Not too much volume. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Why has that been going back and forth for so long and now? Hmm. Let's look her up. Moderate blue dog. Hell yeah. She hasn't announced yet. She hasn't announced yet, and she's already up here. If she announces, that's going to be even wider. Oh, no, she did announce. Oh, okay. So she announced in January, and that's when it went like this. Sullivan's approval is dropped. Over half of Alaska's voters are independent. That's going to be good for her because independents aren't happy with Trump. And Sullivan is like a Trump guy. Not a Trump guy, but like he'll do what the GOP says. And right now the GOP is doing whatever Trump wants. Well, let's hope. These polls seem these polls don't seem to coincide with what I was reading poll wise. Okay. Well, it'd be something if we got the House and the Senate. Trump would shit himself. They'll be screaming that we cheated all the way through. I'll definitely be covering Election Day. Oh. Who's that? I like this map. Shit. Let's take a quick look. Ooh. Still trending. Still trending. It hasn't really evened out yet. Maybe this is a start of it evening out. I'm not sure. Yeah, this might be the beginning of it evening out. No, I like silvers better. I like this better. When are we going to talk about the aliens? What's there to talk about? No, I know, but like, what do we need to talk about? I've stopped paying attention to that stuff. It's always nothing burgers. Nah. What if this time it's not? Isn't that what everybody says every single fucking time? I don't know. I mean, look, if you want me to look at stuff, drop me a link. I'll take a look. We want to know if we can fuck the aliens. We all want a fucking alien. Probably not gonna happen. I love the idea that, like, you know, we're already working on, like, technology for, like, visual cloaking. We have crazy, like, stealth and radar and all of that. And we're all thinking that aliens who are presumably hundreds of years technology-wise ahead of us are just gonna, oops, I forgot to turn my cloak on. Oh, I went all the way over here to look at these retards. And I expended a shit ton of energy to do it. Like, it just seems so unlikely. So unlikely. But, give me something to watch, and I'll tell you what I think. Talked about Neil deGrasse Tyson earlier this week, and he said that because Pioneer Plaque has 9 planets, aliens will get here, see only 8, keep moving, concluding they're in the wrong spot. Or that we're retarded. Good. Look, Neil is wrong about plenty of things, but he sure as shit is right about that. So you guys got something for me to look at in the UFO stuff? Degrassi? Alright. Nice. Of course. Of course. A Donald Trump Truth Social post on the front page. Of course. Nice. Nice. Yeah, they're going to have better weapons. Sweet. Look at that. Oh, wow. I'm corroborating eyewitness reports. Yay. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, shit. They're here, guys. Nice. Cool. Sick. either that or that.
Ooh,
Oh, no way, bro.
what is that?
Aliens. Fucking aliens, dude. Look.
Yee.
I don't even. Is it the dots? Or is that the Big Dipper? Cool. Nice. An 8-pointed area of contrast. Nice. Sick. Wait, what was that? Hang on. What? Okay. It's a lovely picture of the landscape. Okay. Nice. Sick. Cool.
Damn.
That looks like a predator drone. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's a dot. Oh, another dot. Another dot. Another dot. Cool. I love this slideshow of dots. This is amazing. All right, what do we got? Oh, now that's fucking cool. Okay, now that's fucking cool. From 1947 and 1968, between 1947 and 1968, yeah. Okay. None of that is going to be anything useful. Is this all? No. Okay. Okay. U.S. persons reported 4 distinct... eyewitnesses. Okay. No, this is the gist of the report. Like, what am I missing here? Which first one? The one that has a collection of accounts from 1947 to 1968? That's gonna be fucking nonsense, dude. Do you know how many, like, secret projects and stuff there were going on then? This is what I'm talking about, man. No, I know. It's just like when it comes to that period of time, it's just not going to give you anything really useful. Pe- People believed in all kinds of crazy shit, including the government. Like, that was a crazy time. You're not really going to get. There's just going to be a lot of noise here. Yeah, like, this is all hoaxes. Like, this is classic fake flying saucer look. Oh yeah, I remember reading about this one when I was a kid. Quotes Michigan's congressional representative Gerald Ford. Well, that's a little. See, that's the most interesting thing we've seen. Little piece of history there. Yeah, this isn't gonna be anything interesting. Um, Aside from like I said, like um, cool little historical things. Yeah, yep. Restricted airspace, coming to 7:02 a.m. Contact UG basic standard flight brief. The vehicles being driving to the site they were going to use for testing. Drove the first vehicle, the front first class, and second third vehicle. To the gate, restricted access and attempted to open the gate remotely using a file. The gate opened just slowly and closed on 3 separate tries. Fourth attempt, gate opened completely, stayed open. There were no prior operations. Looked up and saw a cigar-shaped object with an extremely bright light. I love it. The gate's not working. Okay. Bro, this is 2023 and you didn't immediately pull your fucking phone out? I did not have relations with that Klingon. Okay. All right. A lot, probably. Okay, head to debris. Uh, I wonder how many of these are just fucking glare in a window, too. Because it's always like an orb. Orbs of light. The aliens on Epstein Island. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love for there to be aliens. God, that would change everything. It'd be amazing. But a lot of these reports, fucking weird.
By the way, Elon is great. That guy is such a great guy. I think you're a fan of
I love
Elon.
him.
He is from a different planet. Oh, you have no idea. They have taken over. They speak no language. And all of a sudden, psh, and you hear blah, blah. And you see like little lights, like a round ball, but it wasn't a comet or a meteor. It was something. So I see this, and I said, you gotta be kidding. They wanted to meet. They wouldn't meet Obama. They all came to see me. They said, Kamala's a very low IQ person.
Ew.
Ew, brother.
Ew.
By the way,
brother.
Elon is great.
That's hilarious. Okay. Isn't this guy like a known fucking bullshit artist? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he is. Known bullshit artist, this guy. He's done this before. The Union of Ufologists of Turkmenabat? Oh my god. Bro, it's all gonna be like this, man. It's all gonna be like this. Now we're going like 2001. Embassy of Moscow. This is like right after I left. Whoever bomb positions in the Kadori Gorge are sold despite Georgian accusations to the contrary. Oh, no way! Oh, don't tell me this is Russians blaming bombings on aliens. Oh, please. Oh, that would be amazing. Yay.
I had rather thought that I would celebrate my 100th birthday quietly, but it seems that many of you have had other ideas. I've been completely overwhelmed by birthday greetings, from preschool groups to care home residents and countless individuals and families of all ages. I simply can't reply to each of you all separately, but I would like to thank you all most sincerely for your kind messages and wish those of you who have planned your own local events tomorrow have a very happy day. I had rather thought
That's sweet. He does.
Platform 6-7.
Please tell me so. Might as well have been about UFOs. Oh. This is in the fucking files, dude. I'm dying, man. This is holy shit. What up, Casper? For sure, neighborhood. It's interesting how before everybody had cell phones in their pockets, these sightings were a lot longer, weren't they? Now that everybody has a cell phone, they're like 5 to 10 seconds, right? Oh, I didn't have time to pull my phone out and take a picture. It's only 5 to 10 seconds. The object might have been a meteor entering and skipping off the Earth's atmosphere. We have no
gonna come.
Oh my god. There's a high altitude, high speed aircraft. Radar picked up aircraft flying south. High altitude, high speed. Contrails reported. Looks like they're trying to figure out who was flying like a spy route. 1985. Yay, 3 dots. Look at that. Must be aliens. Yay, dots. Oh, they forgot one. What about this smudge here? Oh, 3 more dots. Are these the same 3 dots? Wait. Oh, no, it's a different 3 dots. It's Apollo 17. I got. Boy, these aliens love hanging out at the moon, huh? Oh. More dots. Little smudge. This has to be some sort of photo artifact. That's a lighting artifact. Something like that. It's like a peen. True. Oh. Oh, also, if you're in space, another thing that's important to point out, like if you're in a vacuum without a magnetic field, there are going to be little cosmic particles that hit the sensor of a camera. That's a thing that we know that happens pretty frequently. Okay. Okay. Looking at some funky map shit. Some funky map shit. Aliens? Aliens, bro? Oh. Aliens. Ooh, is that Jesus?
Mm-hmm.
Aliens. In the second night with my eyes closed, but awake naturally, they tend to wax and wane in frequency. We know about this actually. This is an interesting phenomenon that's been explained. So so what's happening is high energy cosmic rays, known as astronauts' eye, are spontaneous flashes of light visually perceived by some astronauts outside the magnetosphere of the Earth, such as during the Apollo program. While LF may be the result of actual photons of visible light being sensed by the retina, the LF discussed here could also pertain to phosphenes, which are sensations of light produced by the activation of neurons along the visual pathway. This is pretty well understood. That's what they want you to believe. Nice. What a king. This man. Look, he's not Argentinian like the last guy, but I guess he's pretty good. Yeah. We know about these. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is all junk data. Alright. I'm over this. It's boring. What happened to the last guy? He died. What do you mean? That's what happens to the popes. They die. And then you get a new one. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's do some dailies real quick. Feel like taking a dailies break. Nice. That's awesome. No, that was the one before him. The one before him resigned, but that was like the first papal resignation in like hundreds of years or something. Jeez, dude. Canoodling. Wow. Ooh, I want to try that, Rooney. Yeah, probably, Barco. I really want to try that. Well, yeah, that's unlikely to be the case. Out of... You don't even know, bro. You don't even know. No. Hennigan candy brands minus the S. I hate those, dude. Those piss me off so much when they do that. So hard to guess those ones. Okay, here we go. Where are we at? Denmark? What? No. Wait. Hmm. What does this look like? Kalustaya. Yeah, it could be. The flags don't help at all. Hmm. So hard to see what these say. Well, things ending in GEN could be Denmark, right? Hmm. Could also be Norway. Like a big open area like this. What the fuck? Why did you do that? Why did you just move up like that? In like the 40s? Oh, I was right about the. I figured it was World War II ending celebration, but man, it was Finland. Good guess, Aurora. The Daily Mail, Transatlantic, what, 1969? All right. And they're in. I mean, it's got to be London, right? Or. Yeah, that is. These are British people, right? It's very Britain looking. Yeah. That's pounds. Don't know where it is, though. Are there any landmarks here? No, I can't see them. I don't know. Yeah, who cares? 3.3 kilometers. Fair enough. Roy Thompson Hall. This is Dear Evan Hansen. Did you show me that?
Wow.
This is Seattle. Is that the Seattle or is that the CN Tower? Is this a US or a Canada? Auckland has one? Okay, well, we'll figure it out here. Okay. Rubio finding out he's going to be charged on Martians. Dude, I love this meme. Alright, it's not the Space Needle. Is the CN Tower here? Or is that in a different one? Is that in a different Canada? Like in Montreal or something? Toronto. Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Sorry, Toronto. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, CN Tower. That looks like CN Tower. Where's Roy Thompson Hall? It's going to be on the other side. Oh, here it is. So it should be right here. Oh, shit. I almost clicked that. Okay. What kind of phones are we looking at? Look at the fit. This is pretty recent. Oh, everyone's in heels. Well, all the men are in heels. All the women are in sneakers. Canada. Let's say post-COVID. 2019. Damn, that was gonna. I almost went with 2019. The business is true. You leave your moms in the hood. Somebody go smoke at you. Okay. So early 1900s, New York. Like 1904. No, they got cars. So like 1910, 1911. Is that right, neighbor Rooney? A few years forward. Okay. This cathedral is super distinct. I wonder if I can find it here. What is this? Is this Wall Street? Is this the New York Stock Exchange? That doesn't make sense. Right? This is something. I don't remember what that statue is in front of. What? Is that the top of... Damn, dude, that is like head on. Good. Widespread until like 1914. Okay. I know that cathedral. I've seen it before. Ooh, City Hall? Statue of Nathan Hale? Is that it? Just gonna assume here. I'm probably wrong. Close. It was near the stock exchange. Damn. Should have trusted my gut. Ooh, 1920. Still very close. These are Polish names. Big memorial. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I'm gonna guess here because it says Square of Political Prisoners of Stalinism. Well, I don't know. Now I'm second guessing myself. Yeah, the CZ is Polish. Right? Okay. And then what does it look like? The 70s? The 80s? 70s, 80s? No, I was just doing it a little early today, Andy. I don't know. He might. 3 years off. Ooh, not bad. Hey, good score today. Good score today. Ah, true, Candy. True. All right, what do we got going on? What else is there to look at? Send me things, or I'm gonna open videos.
Do the videos.
Well, no, I don't know if I'm ready to do that yet.
There.
Hmm. Meanwhile, Trump keeps saying that, oh, we're so close to a deal. I mean, we can always use dank memes. So close to a deal. Oh, damn. Iranian responsible for both deals to end the war, reopen the strait, roll back Tehran's disputed nuclear program. Hopes to receive a serious offer from Iran later Friday. U.S. military said Friday that its forces have disabled 2 Iranian tankers that were trying to breach an American blockade of Iran's ports. Hours earlier, the military said it thwarted attacks on 3 Navy ships and struck Iranian military facilities in the strait. What up, Candy?
Yeah, I see.
We're looking at Iran war stuff. What are you up to?
Nothing. Hockey.
Was there something you particularly had in mind to bring?
Uh, Actually, I did not.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can still hang around,
Um,
but, I'm looking for things to talk about, so.
let's
Mhm.
talk then.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can find something to talk about.
okay. Yeah, just more Iran war stuff.
You think Cash Patel is on the way out?
Uh, yeah, but I don't know when, because, like, so many people have been on the way out. Is he okay with cleaning house all at once and taking the hit on it? Which I think he might be, because the midterms are coming up fast and it's not looking good for them.
Mm.
But I don't know, they just keep putting in more people who are going to do the same shit. So for the most part, there's a couple exceptions.
Right, because they're not putting it qualified people. They're just putting people that says yes people.
Yeah, with a
Oh.
couple exceptions, but yeah.
Who's an exception?
The
I
new
know. Don't say
CDC
Marco
woman.
Rubio. Don't say Marco Rubio because he's not an exception.
That's not
He's
her
another
name.
yes man.
The new CDC lady.
Oh, I haven't seen her.
Yeah,
Sorry.
she seems all right. Oh, ABC accuses government of violating First Amendment. Let's go! Hell yeah!
Yeah, just they
It'll
keep
go to the
calling for.
Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court will be like, well, the president can do whatever he wants, even violate the Constitution, so fuck you and suck my dick.
Nah, because they keep trying to get Kimmel fired. Like, what the fuck?
Jimbo Kimball?
Yeah, Donald Trump
Mm-hmm.
has been coming after Kimmel over a comment he made like 3 or 4 days before the attempted assassination, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably right, Neighbor Rooney. I'm just really fucking pissed at this court right now.
Yeah, I think the court will rule against them too.
Yeah. Begrudgingly.
Yeah.
Alito and Thomas, though, I wouldn't be surprised if they ruled in his favor. Under, like, some executive privilege bullshit. Yeah. Oh, man, I would love to see their dissent. They rule against it. We'll be reading that, that's for sure. What do you mean? For who? What are you trying to say, Adrian? Oh, fuck.
Oh no, he's talking about yeah.
I'm skipping again?
Oh yes.
Shit.
Yeah, the audio is fine. It's
Oh,
the
I see it.
stream.
I'm losing network frames. Oh, not again. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't fucking know why. I'm not doing anything different. Are you doing something different, babe?
Of what?
Like, are you playing a game or
No.
like on?
No.
Maybe I'll turn my camera off.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna get out of here.
Wait, why?
Could be my camera?
Maybe just turn off the camera. You don't have to leave.
Well, then what's the point of me being in
Oh,
here?
yeah,
though?
because you're
Right?
muted. Yeah, I guess that's
Bye.
fair enough.
It's okay. I want the stream to do well.
Is it better now? Why did it just suddenly start doing that?
Right? I guess it caught up.
Yes,
I
it is
can't-
better now.
I can't neighbor. I mean, it's like limited what we get here because I don't think fiber has been installed. It's really frustrating because the download is fine, but the upload is fucking dog shit.
Hey, Starling.
Neighbor Brownie, Neighbor Rooney, you said the Supreme Court is libertarian.
Part of them is. Yeah, I guess that's what it was. That's too
Yeah,
bad. It was fine all the way up until now.
Yeah. I was starting to feel some way. It's when I joined, started skipping, I was like, fuck, is it me? No, it can't be me.
No. That wouldn't make sense. He's saying yeah. Neighbor Rudy's saying yeah.
But how so?
Well, not Thomas and Alito.
Yeah, but isn't libertarian less government? They're giving the government more power.
More libertarian than MAGA. But they're
But how
still
so?
somewhat
I
MAGA.
don't. Libertarian, right? Libertarian is less government, correct?
Yeah, but like
Yeah, but
think
he's
about
giving
less
giving the government
federal
more
government.
more
So, like,
authority.
less federal government. So like for example, the VRA ruling would probably be a more libertarian ruling.
Would it?
Yeah, it would.
How so?
Because they're limiting the federal government's ability to interfere with how states draw their districting lines. Yeah, but again,
I don't.
neighbor, when you talked about this, I kind of disagree that it's actual color blindness. I think that's a convenient excuse. I think it's more about limiting federal power over states because, yeah, you could say, oh, it's colorblind, but it actually leads to racially, like, it leads to drawing districts that are specifically done to exclude racial majorities in certain areas. It's hard to make this ruling actually colorblind. And they still said if it's overtly racist, it's still not allowed. They didn't actually knock the whole Voting Rights Act down, but basically they said you can't do it. If the effect of it is that people don't get racial representation, then that's still okay. This one's really frustrating to me. Yeah, I would agree that they are more traditionally conservative than they are MAGA. Aside from
I don't. I don't
aside
agree.
from Thomas and Alito. Thomas and Alito are pretty MAGA. Robert certainly does.
As far as you talking about like the ABC thing, Liberoni?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll
Yes.
see.
I mean, I think he's probably right. I'm just salty and mad about their
Why?
latest ruling. So I said what I said, but I don't
Right,
know if
right,
I
right, right.
actually believe in it. Yeah, I guess you're right,
What is
Barcode. Like do it and then just let everybody else talk about how she is. Probably a better way to do it. Because it's not like no one would have noticed.
I don't know what does barcode mean? I wish she would have never nominated.
He wished that he had never said like I'm gonna pick a black woman and just nominated
Okay.
her instead of saying that he was gonna do that.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, because now they're all like, "Oh, she's DI hard."
Who's saying that?
Like every MAGA person ever.
Yeah, yeah, I know he said that. He also said he was gonna pick women, other black. He also hired like an indigenous woman, an Indian woman. He hired people, yeah, representation basically. But it's not like it's representation without qualification,
No, I
right?
agree.
She,
That's not what we're
right.
saying. We're saying we wish he had done it without making a big deal about it and just doing it. So because it seems
I don't.
performative, and then everybody goes, "Oh, well, it doesn't." They can try to say that, "Oh, she wasn't actually qualified. He just did it because he wanted a black woman." It's just annoying. I mean, like, it's not true, but since when does what's true matter to fucking MAGA?
Do we really care what MAGA thinks?
I mean, kind of. We're trying to win elections.
Yes, I do know what they mean by DEI. Oh, or the MAGA version of DEI hire is
Right.
that she was chosen because she was black and a woman, not because
Exactly.
she's qualified.
Exactly. If Biden had never said that ahead of time, there's less, you know, ammo behind that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think that's a. Who the fuck cares?
Well, we don't care because we're reasonable, regular fucking people.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is war, and we have to think tactically.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't. What does Ketanji Brown Jackson have to do with anything?
Nothing. She's a good Supreme Court
Oh,
pick.
mm.
The point is that
I
he should have nominated her without saying ahead of time that he was going to pick a black woman. Because now MAGA gets to go, oh, he only picked her because she was a black woman. And you can talk about,
Thomas is definitely a DEI hire.
you can talk about how she has all of these qualifications and it won't
Thomas
matter to them.
Thomas was
It
given
won't
a
matter to
appointment
them
on that
because,
court when he didn't even qualify for it.
okay,
He hadn't even put in that much
let me
time
finish my sentence.
as he
You can
got.
point
Oh,
out her
we're sponsoring time.
you can point out her qualifications to MAGA people all day, and it's not going to matter to them because now that Biden said that, it was like, oh, see, he didn't actually just pick from a field of judges. He only wanted black women. So you don't know if she was really the most qualified. She's a DEI hire. That's what they can say now, which is bullshit, but that's why he shouldn't have said that. Like, just pick her. We all know she's the first black woman. We all know. We're not stupid. And just let it stand on its own.
Oh yeah, he was proud of being. He picked the first black woman.
Yeah, but don't be a yutz
He's
about
proud
it.
of that. Well, he was just proud of it. I mean, like
Yeah, but be proud of it afterwards. The problem
I
is,
promise.
before he picked it, he said, I'm going to pick a black woman before he chose it.
Yeah.
So now they're all going, oh, now all the white people don't even get a chance. It's a DEI hire. We're all upset. It just gives them more
Yeah, but
ammunition. We don't
the,
need to
the
be giving them
yeah,
ammunition. We just don't need to be doing that.
I don't think. Yeah, yeah, but uh, I don't think it's that much of a big deal. Thomas,
Everything's
like
a big deal to MAGA.
Thomas was definitely a DI hire.
Everything is a big deal to MAGA. Trans issues aren't a big deal, but to MAGA, it's the fucking apocalypse.
Yeah, but
True
I don't think.
neighboring.
I don't know.
First black person on the Supreme Court. Didn't make a big deal about it.
Yeah.
when you have like a party like this that's superly racially charged in like a lot of ways, you just want to downplay it. You don't want to give them more. Let them cope and seethe about it just by having her be there. Don't give them the opportunity to say, oh, it's a DEI hire. It's affirmative action hire, right?
Yeah, I know. I was proud about picking.
Be
I
proud
don't
of it
know.
after. Be proud of it after. Don't say you're only
Yeah,
looking
I see
at
what you're
black
saying.
women, Yeah.
Oh no.
Do you have it?
It's over there.
Here.
Table. Thank you. Appreciate.
Do you agree? Did you hear about people calling for the DNC to release the report? Um, what do they call it? The autopsy report that they did after Kamala lost. Basically, it's supposed to have all the reasons why she supposedly lost. Have you heard
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I mean, it's not super surprising.
No, I'm talking about people are talking about wanting that release.
Oh, I mean, I don't know
Like
what they
Pod Save
think they're gonna.
America was
I don't know what they
exact
think they're
Pod
gonna
Save
find.
the guy from Pod Save America, forget his name, was grilling the leader of the DNC, talking about, oh, but you said you was gonna release the autopsy. And it's like now even
That's an internal
he's
party thing. I don't know why we would
that's
release that. That's dumb. But
okay,
we don't
right.
need
But
to
this is the
release
thing.
that. We don't need to release that either. It's very obvious why we lost in a lot of different ways. It's
I
just the
that's what
Israel
I said.
Palestine crowd
Okay.
wanting justification,
So you're
and they're not
you
even
and
going to
I on
be
the same page.
justified. Yeah, it's not even going to be justified either. They're going to see that most of it was the economy.
Okay,
That's what they're going to
okay,
see.
so the
Nobody's going to be
conversation is
happy by
about
releasing that. It's just stupid.
let me
Yeah,
that's what I said. Oh, I agree with you. But this
yeah,
is what the conversation is about, right? So the guy from Parts of America was talking to the leader of the DNC and try to hold his feet to the like he would not let up. He's like, you said you were gonna release the thing. And the guy, the leader of the DNC was like, well, um, we he said something to the effect of there's lessons we release lessons that we learned from that we're not going to release the report. Well, why are you not going to release the report? And he would not let the whole podcast was him being a fucking dick about it and wanting him, and then he got into others. It's stupid. So then now Kamala Harris is requesting the release of that report too.
Wait,
And
she
other
hasn't seen
people,
it?
I don't know. She is calling for it.
Has she seen it? I
And
don't know.
I I don't think well, I don't know. Maybe she has and she doesn't care what's in it. I don't know. I just know that she's calling for the release of it. She said it publicly.
Mm.
And kind of like other people are calling for the and I'm like, what does that it's
If
what's
she's
there is not
calling
gonna
for the release of it, then
so
the Israel Palestine people are definitely not going to be vindicated.
right. Because this is what that's the problem. Like some people are like and like you and me, there's nothing there. We know why she lost, right? So
Yeah,
it's like it's nothing there. But people don't want it released because uh they feel like if there's something there that they didn't support Gaza enough or
it's
something
not
that
going
they
to be
could use
that.
that against
She
them.
would not have called for it if it was that.
I don't know if she just called for it. But anyways, but anything that they could use and then that's just ammunition to focus on
Yeah.
what went wrong
What went wrong? It's just not the time.
when it's not the time for that. It's like, why are we still litigating what went wrong in 2024? I think we all know by now
Right,
why it went wrong or
exactly,
what
neighbor
went wrong.
Rudy. But, you know, it's leftists probably mostly calling for this, so I'm not surprised. They want to do everything they can to undermine the Democrat Party. They're a fucking cancer.
Who?
Leftists.
Yes. 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 Because that and exactly what he's saying. We're doing well. We're so well. You know what I mean? Like, why dig up? It's like Hillary Clinton. It's like Comey a few weeks before Hillary the election saying, we're investigating Hillary Clinton. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why kill the momentum? We're doing well. Why are we going to go back to that? Like, I don't think there's nothing there that
Well,
it's important for us to
Comey was
see.
doing his
And
job. People just don't do that anymore.
no, I not really. He wasn't. Because normally it wasn't the no. It
Yeah, he
wasn't the
was.
no, he wasn't. He wasn't. It's not customary for the FBI to go on publicly and start saying, "Oh, we're investigating this person."
It is
That's what he did with
literally super a normal thing that happens all the
no, it's
time.
not.
And the issue is, if he hadn't done it, they would come out after the election if she won and be like, well, you hid it from everybody so that she could win.
Yeah, but they're not supposed to do that because that could be considered election interference.
Both ways could be considered election interference. Literally both ways.
And
saying it and not saying it, both considered election interference.
Which is why supposedly we don't charge president before elections because it could be considered election interference. So usually it's very unusual. So it's very unusual for FBI agent, especially weeks before the election, to go in public and say, "Oh, one of the candidates is being." That's basically
it doesn't usually happen.
Very unusual.
Like, it doesn't usually happen that that's a situation that's going on. But, like, if you read Comey's thoughts about this, and you can go and read them, they're out there.
No, I know.
He even wrote a book
I know
about
what Comey thought. I know what Comey thoughts on it. I still think he was wrong for doing that.
I mean, he probably regrets it more than anybody at this point. But he was doing what he thought was the right thing. He wasn't trying to fuck anybody over.
I don't know. I think he stepped out of what it is normally. It's almost a norm to not say this candidate for president is being investigated, especially weeks before the election.
I don't think that's established anywhere. You don't.
Yes, it is.
I mean, really? Can you give me some examples?
But why they didn't want to investigate Trump? They waited so long to investigate Trump because they didn't want to look like they were being, or they didn't.
That was
because
Merrick Garland's decision and Merrick Garland's decision alone.
Yeah, but it's not the norm. Especially, it's been talked about many times. That is not the norm because they won't even indict a president or come with charges before an election because they consider it election interference.
This is a really, really different situation. Comey had been the FBI director under not just Obama, right? He was the FBI director under Trump for a while, and he might have been appointed under Bush. No, he was appointed by Obama, but he was the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York from January 2002 to December 2003, U.S. Deputy Attorney General from 03 to 05. In 05, he left the DOJ, went to work at Lockheed Martin. Yeah. But, like, he worked.
I know his history.
Yeah.
I know his history. I don't think.
He was
I don't
Deputy
think. I don't
Attorney
think.
General under Bush.
I
And
get that.
became
I
the director of
understand
the
that.
FBI under Obama. He's a
I'm not
Republican.
questioning his qualification. I'm questioning his judgment to do that because it's known that they don't do that, especially for a
I don't.
president. They
I'm
don't.
trying to
They don't go on in
understand.
public
I'm trying to understand where it's known that they don't do that.
everywhere. Like it's
That's
talked
not.
everywhere that
That's
that
not.
they don't go after president
Okay. I'm gonna
or
ask chat.
candidates for president.
No, it's not they're going after. It's not. You realize they had to reopen the investigation, and all he came out and said was, "We're reopening the investigation because we got new information." They're not going
Right.
after anybody.
Yeah, but that just that anything that sows doubt or give the appearance of interference, they will not do. And that would definitely that's even worse because it's like, well, we didn't find nothing before, but now we might have found something. That's even more suspect.
That's not
That's
what
even
that
more interference.
says. They said they got new information, and so they're reopening the investigation. That doesn't
Yeah,
mean
and
that
people
she
who
did something.
I know that, but people don't react like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? The average person thinks, "Oh, they found something new. She's gonna get indicted." You know what I mean? That's the
Okay,
mentality of the average
that's
person.
fine, and
They
you can
would
say that,
nobody's
but you are claiming that there's an established norm, and I'm saying I don't
yes,
think
there
that's.
is.
I need you to demonstrate that to me
I'm gonna
because I don't think
let
that's
me.
the case.
Of course, it is.
I can't just take it on. Of course it is. I'm gonna need you to demonstrate that.
Let me look. Let me see if I can find anything on it. But yeah, it's been known that because it's considered election interference. Even if there's nothing there, the fact
I
that you're shedding a doubt could make somebody lose an election. That
so
one
you
thing that
just so what you're supposed to do is just lie and like not
you
tell the
don't lie,
American
you just don't
people.
say anything.
But you realize, like, okay, so let's say, okay, so you would be okay if they were investigating Trump for Russia interference before the election, and he said nothing.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah,
you're okay with that?
yes.
I mean, like, I just fundamentally disagree.
Okay. It's it's similar to your DEI hire commentary, right? Why did he tout about it beforehand and then it just becomes a problem?
Well,
When you
no,
tout
that's
about it
not
beforehand,
performative.
yeah.
No, we're talking about an FBI
What he did was
investigation. Hang
performative.
on, hang on. No, it was not.
Is
You
it
said
it
you
was.
read. I'm sorry. You said you read about his thoughts and everything. That
Yeah.
makes me feel like you did not read about his thoughts.
I did. Okay. So I'm just supposed to say, oh, this is what he was thinking. Okay. Like I cannot think that he's fucking lying.
He wrote a whole book about it. And by the way,
He
in that book, he talks
so
a
what?
lot of
So
shit
fucking
about
what?
Trump.
So
I don't know
what?
if you knew that.
That's what I'm saying. What, are we supposed to just take what he says at face value? That he couldn't possibly thought in the back of his head, oh, I need, I'm doing this for this reason.
I'm not really sure what to say right now. Do you have any evidence to the contrary? You know, he's been indicted twice by the Trump administration.
I understand that has nothing no bearing with what happened in 2020. I mean 2016.
Uh,
That
Do
has
you
no
have
bearing on
any?
that
Do you have
because
any evidence?
at the time, Trump thought he was on his side,
Yeah, but
and then he brought him. He brought him into
you're
his
viewing
office,
things.
and that's when
Viewing
Comey said to
things
him,
through
"Nah,
the
I'm not on your
lens.
side."
You're viewing things through the lens of the current political landscape. 2016 was a very,
No,
very different political place. People weren't. People were still holding to norms and following the way things are supposed to be. Like Comey has a really, really good long record.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Bless you, baby.
Thank you.
no, it's not generally not the norm for the FBI to announce investigation of presidential candidates immediately before an election. Department of Justice guidelines has a long-standing tradition advice against overt public investigative actions that would influence the election.
Where is this?
Just look up. Okay, I wrote on Google. Is it the norm that the FBI to announce investigations of potential candidates before an election? The exception being 2016, most notable modern departure from this norm occurred in 2016 when FBI Director Comey notified Congress of the reopening of Hillary Clinton's emails investigation. It is not the norm.
Yeah.
That's something that was talked about a lot during the 2016 election. After that, that was not the norm. That was not normal. That he went out there and made that announcement. Why did and everybody thought he was pro MAGA. And then later
Wait a
on,
minute.
he when Trump pulled him into his office and said, "I want your loyalty," and he was like, "Nah." That's when they were like, "Oh, maybe he didn't do it for that reason." But it was understood. We all thought he was pro MAGA because he did that because it was not the norm. And whether he says it years later in a book or not, I don't know. I think there was something there. I think he broke the norm, and I think there was something there. But did he think that Trump? Okay, so if you ask my opinion, I think he was pro Trump, but then when he realized Trump was not maybe who he thought he was going to be, he was like, "Oh shit," you know what I mean? I fucked up. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. That's my take on it.
And why do you think that he did it? Like, what is it that you
I don't
understand
think,
to be the case that he did
I
it?
think because he's a conservative.
So you think he did it to help Trump win?
Yes,
What do you?
100%.
What is your understanding of the reasoning that he provided?
Oh, he could provide any reasoning, right?
No,
You
I'm
could say,
asking you
I
specifically.
what?
What are your what is your like? What do you have to say about the reasoning that he provided?
The reasoning, and there's no, he didn't give, the reasoning he gave was later on, way later on. And it was like, oh yeah, oopsies, I'm sorry. I didn't think it was gonna happen. When it was the norm. He knew this was gonna
No,
happen. Come
no,
on.
no, no, no,
He
no. I'm
he's a
not asking
smart
about
guy.
that. You're not understanding my question. Specifically, the reasoning that he provided.
I
Like,
don't care
what
about the
is your
reasoning
comment?
he provided.
Okay.
I
Do
don't
you
care
wait? Do
about
you
that.
not care or do you not know? Because I
No,
feel like you
I
don't
don't
know.
care. I know.
Then
I
what is
don't
it?
care. I don't. He said that he felt that the people going into an election not knowing this would be a disservice to the people voting, not knowing that this was happening, that he was
So
reopening the investigation.
no. What he
Yes,
said
he did
was he
that.
assumed Clinton would win, and that if it came out later that they were hiding this, that they engaged in a cover up to protect her, rendering her presidency illegitimate from the start. He assumed that she would win. He had already told Congress that the investigation was finished, which, by the way, in all the prior instances of this before, there had never been a situation where they had publicly engaged in an investigation and then finished it and then had to reopen it again. That was something that had never happened before. So those were the main reasons. It's very different from what you were saying.
That's what he said. He said that he didn't want people going in, making a decision, not knowing this. And this wasn't like in a book. This was in an interview. He had said that.
He assumed she was going to win, and he felt that the idea of it coming out that the FBI was covering it up to protect her, if it came out that they were holding that back, would cause doubts and cast doubts on her presidency from the start, and he wanted to avoid that. He never thought Trump would win. I don't know if you remember, nobody thought Trump would win. Trump, we're all pretty sure, didn't think Trump would win.
No, I don't think he did. And it says here that he chose to speak or conceal and believe that hiding new evidence would be catastrophic to the credibility of the
Of the
FBI.
FBI, yes, that was another
Right.
reason.
Okay.
And
Right.
her,
That's what I'm saying. And that makes sense. Then 2 years later, he says, oh, no, that's not the reason. This is what I thought the
no,
reason was.
these are all the
Yes.
reasons.
No. He gave
Yes.
that was hold on. The initial reason he gave back then was that. And then later on, when he decided to do a book tour and had a time to reflect on what the fuck shit he did, then he said other things.
I'm pretty sure there are other people in the FBI who have corroborated the decision making behind this.
No, not at that
No?
time.
You're just
Maybe
saying no?
later on.
Are you going to look that
No,
up and
not
check, or are you just off the top of your
listen.
head saying no?
No, because I know because I follow the news a lot, very closely.
Yeah, but
Nobody
when
in
was
the
it
FBI
suppressed? I couldn't remember.
at that time, when all of this happened, when the shit hit the fan, and then Comey had a falling out with Trump and shit like that. After that, then people started coming, and he even changed his reasoning behind it
Yeah,
after
because he
he had
was
his
he was
falling out.
assuming he was going to continue on as like the director of the FBI as well,
Right,
because that's the normal way things go with the
right,
director of the FBI
right. But again, I'm going
under
by the
her.
first. That's not what he's. That's first. The first reasoning he gave for doing this What's that? What's
So
that?
I haven't
He
I
never
haven't
said.
I haven't
He
looked up
never said.
I haven't looked
He,
up, the timeline of when he said things. I'm assuming what you're saying is true, but I don't really care because I didn't realize that once you've said one thing, that's it. That's the only reason you can ever have, and you can never, expand upon your thoughts on it.
not that. It's not that. Okay, no, that's not true. Okay, yeah, you could expand upon it, but when you sanitizing your reasoning behind it because you don't want to look like you fucked up, that's what he did. He
He
sanitized
fucked
his
up.
reasoning behind.
He has said many times that he
I
fucked up.
know. I know.
This doesn't change the fact that he has said that he fucked up. Like, I don't.
I know that.
He's not leaning away from the fact that he fucked up.
I know that.
Okay,
It's not about whether he fucked up or not fucked up.
but you
It's
just
the
said he doesn't
initial.
want to look like he
The
fucked up.
initial. No, he doesn't want to look like. Not that. Oh, yeah, yeah. Maybe I used a bad analogy.
Okay.
He doesn't want to look like. Not that he knows that he fucked up. He's just trying to say, "Oh, yeah, I know I messed up," but it's not for the reason I initially said I fucked up. This is the real. I'm going to give you the real reason now. I'm going to write a book about it and tell you what really happened. Like, stop. That now you're being disingenuous. You lied. To me, the first reaction of a person is the right reaction. And what he said originally, that's exactly what he said. And then later on, it wasn't even like right after the election. It was after he had the falling out with and
Yeah, he
got
said he
fired by the president
initially he
that he
said he wanted to
changed his
protect the
reason.
legitimacy of the FBI, and that he felt that the FBI would be accused of a cover up to protect Hillary Clinton if she had become president. If she didn't
But
become president, that reasoning wouldn't make any sense. If he didn't think she was going to become president, that wouldn't make any sense.
it would make sense because if he's a
Wait a minute. Wait a
conservative,
minute. Wait a minute.
hold
Wait a
on,
minute. Wait a
hold
minute. Wait a
on.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait
Let
a
me
minute. Wait
explain
a minute.
how. Let me explain how. Let me explain how. If he's a conservative and he wants a conservative winning, he would do that, giving
No,
the conservative
no.
person
So
the
you're just saying,
advantage
hang
over
on.
Hillary.
I'm trying to
Hold on.
understand. No, because I need you to clarify something. Because this line of reasoning says you just don't believe anything at all that he said. Is that what you're saying?
I believe his initial reaction, yes.
Okay. His initial reaction doesn't make sense if he was doing this to try to make Trump win.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It
Because
does. He never said at the beginning, "Oh, I did it because I thought she was good." That was something he said later on.
why would it? His initial response was
Okay, listen,
saying,
listen to what I'm
no, no,
saying.
no, no.
Listen to what
Listen,
I'm saying.
no, I need to clarify what this initial response was before you continue. He
I did tell
feared
you what it
that
was.
if the information was leaked or was discovered after a Clinton victory, the FBI would be accused of
That's
a
not
cover
what.
up
No,
to
that was
protect
not.
her.
No, that was not his original reaction.
What then link me the original reaction that you're reading, please. I would like to look at the initial comments that you are citing. By the way, he also said in that statement about the investigation that they weren't recommending charges.
It doesn't matter. All you have to do is muddy the waters, right? Make it seem like
I'm
this is
sorry,
how
I'm
this is gonna
just to be clear, Candy, I just want to be clear. Is there anything I could say that would change your mind about this?
No.
Okay, so then there's no point in continuing to talk about it.
No.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna waste our time.
No, no, you don't have to, but it's not
I
gonna change my mind. Because I
recommend you
believe
read the
even
book.
Comey, I believe no, fuck the book. I believe even Comey testified to Congress about it, and that's the reasoning he gave. I'm gonna look for
Good
Comey's testimony
Lord.
to Congress, and the reason he gave to Congress why he felt compelled. It had nothing to do with Hillary or that he thought Hillary was gonna win, and so on and so forth. My
He
to me,
I mean, like, I don't know what to say. Everything he has said, everything all the people who worked with him have said, they've all corroborated this. Everybody basically
I'm gonna
agrees
look for the
that
testimony
his
that he gave to
explanation of
Congress.
it is
No,
the
no, no, I don't
truth.
care about that. He told
I
Congress
know
a
you
certain
don't care
thing,
about
and
that
that's
because you have a
I
narrative
don't
that you're
care.
trying to keep,
No,
and you don't want to
my
have that point of view.
narrative,
You're just mad at
my
Comey.
narrative is based on his testimony to Congress. Is that a bad test? Is that a bad place to go? Or should I
Show
listen
me.
to what
Show
he
me.
thought about it later,
Show me.
or she said about this
Show
later?
me what in that
I'm
testimony
gonna look. I'm looking
contradicts
for
what
it.
I'm saying.
I'm I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it.
Oh, wow. You know, he asked Obama if he could write an op-ed warning the public about the Russians and Trump, and Obama said no. Do you know that? Do you know that?
Mhm.
Wonder how this is gonna go. Wow, barcode. That timing. Judging by prior ones, they're gonna bomb the shit out of them while Ukraine is obeying the ceasefire. Although, you know what? 3 days, Russia might grant them 3 days. Oh, they're doing a parade. Oh, dude. Russians, man. Dude, I love Zelensky. He's such a troll. That's funny, man. Wow, the Virginia Supreme Court ruling was a 4-3 ruling. They're going to appeal to the Supreme Court. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You're probably right. No, I mean, like, I agree. I didn't say it all excited, like, oh, they're going to appeal to the Supreme Court. I definitely said it like, well, they're going to appeal it to the Supreme Court. I don't think it's going far. At least it'll give them, at least it'll give them talking points to rile up Democrat voters. Hmm.
Oh.
I don't think they have a supermajority in order to do that. Or could. Here's the same procedure again for 28. The issue at hand was the timing of the vote to put it on the ballot. It happened while early voting was already underway. Okay. Well, there you go. That's good. Yeah. That's fine. 28's going to be crazy anyway. 28's going to be... Look, all we really need this time is just get the House. That's all we need. Just stop Trump from doing things for the next couple years. That's all we really need. And then 28, we can fucking just blow everything up. Why? Why? For approvals. Well, yeah, I agree, but we have much higher odds of winning the House. Yeah, the nominations is what I meant. Yeah, I mean, that is a big deal. And they fucked up, too. They did the nuclear option on judges. So when we get in power, oh, shit. Watch though. The Democrats will be just the type of people to go in and reinstate the filibuster on the courts. On court approvals. After they nominate a shit ton of people and approve a shit ton of people, then yeah. Yeah. After they nominate and approve a shit ton of judges. Yeah. Once again, after they nominate and approve a shit ton of judges. Because you know, otherwise Republicans aren't going to approve anybody they put up. Just Rand Paul. Oh, God. True. Oh, isn't that great? Oh, right. I'm not surprised I muted this fucking piece of shit dumbass. Dude, Benny Johnson is a scourge. Yeah, that's true, neighborhooding. But we also don't get to see them melt down if we do that. And I want to see them melt down first. I know it's selfish. That's what I want. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my god. Rand Paul is fucking nuts. It's not neighborhood. I know. I don't either. But right now, my desire to see them melt down on the internet is just a little bit higher. Maybe I'll feel differently. Then, maybe I'll feel differently. But that's just how I feel right now. No, I'm... That's fine, as long as it's not this court. Get some actual, like, reasonable conservatives. Well, I'm gonna have to wholly disagree. Yeah, but the ones that I don't agree with are massive. That's the thing. That's what makes it a bad court. That will, like, have reverberations for decades. Like the presidential immunity ruling, that's fucking nuts.
Uh shit. I'm looking at the thing. I just saw on my YouTube feed that AOC announced a 2028 run.
Wait, why would she do that now?
It says I don't know. It's Keith Edwards
AOC
says
asked directly
goes.
about 2028 by David Axelrod. She doesn't want to make
She's
decisions as a lawmaker with the idea of one day becoming a senator or president waiting in the back of her mind madness. Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
No, that sounds like clickbait.
AOC was just asked if she's running for president, and it has people like Jen Psaki saying probably.
Yeah, lots of engagement bait on Twitter and on YouTube too.
Very long time. Betty Hassan said they're
Fucking change.
the Republicans are so freaked out by AOC because they know North Americans have any power to hear her speak like this. They all
Bury the truth about Wuhan.
Saying that it was one of the most compelling reasons to run for president they've heard in a generation.
I know, neighbor Rooney. Too many times have I thought about, like, maybe I should pay the money and just dupe a bunch of idiots into following me.
You know, when you fight really
Yeah, I've seen that.
like that. And when you aiming the right split of the people who own media companies and the people who
All right, I'm thinking about wrapping it up for the night. Candy, you got anything else? If you want to bring that James Comey stuff next time, feel free. I'm kind of tired and I really gotta pee, and we're only half an hour away,
Oh
so I'm
shit.
just gonna end a little
Okay.
early.
I'm sorry. I forgot to be in my mic. I'm watching the thing.
No
Okay.
worries, no worries. Do me a favor, if you don't want to read the book, there's a really great 2-part HBO miniseries called The
Mm-hmm.
Comey Rule. I really recommend you
Mm-hmm.
watch it. I think you'll find it very
Mm-hmm.
interesting, whether you believe it or
Mm-hmm.
not. I think you'll find it
I
very, very
don't.
interesting. Well,
I'm
fine,
not. 'Cause I
fine,
think people
watch
can
it.
sanitize their answers later on.
Okay,
Like you
I
can
don't
say
care.
one thing.
I'm just recommending it for you. It's very
Yeah.
good. It's very well made. Jeff Daniels plays James Comey. He's very good. Um, it's a good one. I recommend you watch it. It's 2-part miniseries. Very good. It's based on the book. You don't have to don't believe it. That's fine. But it's the first part of the miniseries is about the Hillary Clinton email stuff. The second part of the miniseries is about his time working under Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys.
Okay.
It's been fun. Everybody have a beautiful weekend. I love you all. You're all amazing. I will see you all on Monday. Everybody have a beautiful time.
Bye.
Bye.